from is online. And then last but not the least, for interview preparation, I followed the interview guidance material which was given to me as a part of
Hi all, very happy morning, happy afternoon, happy evening to each and every viewer who is watching these special series, especially useful for IBPS Clerk aspirants. This session is not only useful for IBPS Clerk aspirants, but also useful for any student who is preparing for bank examinations. In the class with a notebook and a pen. The idea behind today's class is to take out the IBPS clerk model questions and we will try to solve the question in the easiest way, best way, fastest way. Idea is to help you save the time and reduce the number of steps. In case if you are a student who expects me to solve the problem using long methods, this video is not for you. Idea is to make you clear the cutoff. I hope you are all ready. We will take off with the concepts in the another 10 to 15 seconds, right? Kindly ensure that you sit in the class with a notebook and a pen. IBPS Clerk, sir, in case if you are somebody who has not watched the video, we have done some amazing shortcut sessions on simplification. Very important shortcut session. In case if you have not watched this video, kindly watch this video. Simplification, I have done a special session. Quadratic equation comparison. These also have done a special session, quadratic equation comparison, and we have done another session which is arithmetic session number 1. Kindly watch arithmetic session number 1. Lot of powerful concepts which we have discussed. These are the previous sessions that we have covered. Kindly go through these topics. In case if you are watching arithmetic session 2, right after the session is over, watch arithmetic session number 1. Now, what we are going to discuss today? What is the agenda of today's session? Agenda of today's session is to discuss 10 plus shortcuts, 10 plus concepts based on the IBPS Clerk PYQ questions. I hope you are all ready. Shall we start the class? Just give me half a second, then we will start the class. Right. So, arithmetic session number 2. What was the concepts that we discussed in arithmetic session number 1? We discussed the concepts related to successive percentage. We got an amazing response from this session. We discussed concepts with respect to LCM application in time, speed and distance. We discussed how to solve the problems related to die-related problems without counting, sum of 2 dice, sum of 3 dice related problems, sum of 2 dice and sum of 3 dice related problems, and we also discussed, we just started with train related problems. Train related problems. So let us continue with it. Kindly ensure that whenever you are watching this class, take a notebook and a pen and make a note of each and every important key point. So 10 plus concepts we will discuss. Let us take off. Concept 1. Concept 1, I will explain it with an example. Concept 1. Concept 1. We were discussing train related problems. Train related problems, model 1. The questions which I think that you will take more time, that kind of questions I will take it up and I will try to make you solve this question in seconds. Model 1. Suppose there are two stations, station A and station B. There are two stations. A person is starting from station A at 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, he is going towards station B. Another train starts at station B at 9 a.m. Both are starting at the same time. Sir, what will be the case when both are starting at the different time? That also we will discuss. There are two stations, station A and station B. Station A, one train starts at 9 a.m. Station B, another train starts at 9 a.m. Now listen carefully. This is train A from A to B, which I will call it as 1. Train A, it will take 4 hours to travel from A to B. It is taking 4 hours to start at point A. Traveling time is 4 hours. Similarly, there is another train from B to A. It will take 6 hours. It will take 6 hours to go from B to A. So both are in opposite direction. A is starting going towards B, B is starting going towards A. At what time will they both meet? At what time will both the trains meet? No X and Y's, no formula approaches, right? Very logical approach. At what time will both the trains meet? I will do 2 questions, minimum 2 questions in each and every model so that you will not get confused and all the concepts you will be clarified in the class itself. First train A, it takes 4 hours to go to B. Another B, it takes 6 hours to go from B to A. At what time will both the trains meet? Now see here. Solution. Listen carefully. First of all, from A to B, whatever a train is traveling, B to A also the same train is traveling. What is a constant? Distance is a constant. Distance is a constant. Distance is a constant. A to B or B to A. What is a constant? Distance is a constant. Constant is a fixed value. Constant is a fixed value. Constant is a fixed value. You fix any value that comes into your mind, you will get the answer. To get the answer fast, let us take a number which is a multiple of 4 and 6. So let me take a number. Let D equivalent to LCM of 4, 6. Why are you taking LCM? To get the answer fast. Sir, I can take 4 and 6 multiplication, that also will give you answer. Let distance is 12 kilometers. I am assuming the distance as 12 kilometers. Distance I am assuming it as 12 kilometers. It is taking 4 hours. Distance is given, time is given. So speed we can determine. I will call these train as train 1. I will call these train as train 2. I will call these train as train 2. A to B, 4 hours in 12 kilometers. So S1 will be 3 kilometer per hour. S1 will be 3 kilometer per hour. 12 kilometers in 4 hours. So it will be 3 kilometer per hour. 12 kilometers in 6 hours. So ST will be 2 kilometer per hour. Distance we know, time period we know. So we determined the speeds. We determined the speeds. Now see, these 2 trains are moving in the opposite direction. Opposite direction. That means After 1 hour, let us see what will happen. After 1 hour, this will travel 3 kilometers, this will travel 2 kilometers, this will travel 3, this will travel 2. So total how much it will travel? 5 kilometers it will travel. After 1 hour, 3 kilometers here, 2 kilometers here. Total how much it will travel? 5 kilometers. But actually what is the distance between both of them? 12 kilometers. So 1 hour, 5 kilometers, 12 kilometers is 12 by 5, which is 2 hours, 2 by 5 hours. 2 hours, 2/5 of an hour. Hour is 60 minutes. 2 by 5 into 60 is 24 minutes. 24 minutes. That means they will meet after 2 hours 24 minutes. They will meet after 2 hours 24 minutes from 9 o'clock. That means at what time they will meet? 11:24 a.m. 11:24 a.m. 11:24 a.m. Very easy question. I don't know why lot of students will go through some kind of stupid formulas. Again I am saying 9 a.m. this train is moving from A to B. This train is moving from B to A. What is constant? Distance is constant. This train is taking 4 hours. This train is taking 6 hours. 4 hours, 6 hours. Distance is 12 kilometers. Distance is 12 kilometers in 4 hours. So this will be 3 kilometers per hour. 12 kilometers in 6 hours. So this will be in 2 kilometers per hour. So in 1 hour, this will travel 3 kilometers, this will travel 2 kilometers. 3 kilometers, 2 kilometers. Total distance covered is 5. But actually what we require? 12. So 12 by 5, which is 2 by 5. 2 hours, 2/5 of an hour. Hour is 60 minutes. 2/5 of 60 is 24 minutes. They will meet after 2 hours, 24 minutes. 2 hours 24 minutes from 9 o'clock. Answer will be 11:24 a.m. Answer will be 11:24 a.m. I hope it is clear. The more you solve the problems, the more clarity you will get it. I hope the model 1 first problem it is very much clear to you. Let me name this problem as question A. Now let me take another question, a parallel similar model, question B. There is an 2 stations, station C and station D. This will take 8 hours to go from C to D. This will take 16 hours to go from D to C. This starts at 7 a.m. These also started at 7 a.m. These also started at 7 a.m. Right. At what time will they meet? Meeting time. Same model, right? Same model. Meeting time. This is the question. The first thing what you should do is read the question and understand what is constant. Distance is constant. Distance is constant. If distance is constant, what is given in the question? Time period. Let D equivalent to LCM of 8, 16, which is 16 kilometers. I am taking the LCM of the speeds. I am taking the LCM of the speeds. LCM of 8, 16 is 16 kilometers. C to D 8 hours in 16 kilometers. So S1 will become 2 kilometers per hour. S1 will become 2 kilometers per hour. 16 kilometers in 16 hours. This will become 1 kilometer per hour. 1 kilometer per hour. That means in 1 hour, both are moving in the opposite direction. This will travel 2 kilometers and this will travel 1 kilometer. In 2 hours, what is total covered? 3 kilometers. But what needs to be covered? 16. So this will become 16 by 3. It is 5 1 by 3. It is 5 hours 20 minutes. 5 hours 20 minutes from 7 a.m. which will be 12:20 p.m. Are you all with me? How easily you can solve this question without any too much of stress or using X and Y's. 8 hours, 16 hours. I took the LCM. LCM of 8 and 16 is 16 kilometers. D is 16 kilometers. This will take 2 kilometers per hour. This will take 1 kilometer per hour. So in 1 hour, total 3, but I want 16. So it is 16 by 3. 16 by 3 is 5 1 by 3. 5 hours 20 minutes. 5 hours 20 minutes. 5 hours 20 minutes from 7 a.m. What will be the answer? 12:20. What is this model 1? Both the trains are starting at the same time. Both the trains are starting at the same time. Model 1, it is clear, right? Sir, what if they start at different times? Model 2. Model 2. Please write down, sir. Model 2. Model by model we will discuss. Model 2. Right. Model 2. Listen carefully here. Model 2. What if they start from the different time? Suppose there are two stations, station A and station B. Again, two questions we will discuss. Station A and station B. First train starts at 6 a.m. Station A and station B. These starts at 6 a.m. travels for 4 hours. These starts at 7 a.m. travels for 6 hours. Both are not starting at the same time. Both are starting at different times. 6 a.m. time is for traveling time is 4 hours. 7 a.m. traveling time is 6 hours. At what time will they meet? At what time will they meet? One additional step, you will get the answer. At what time will they meet? At what time will they meet? This is the question. At what time will they meet? Listen very carefully, sir. How to solve this question? First of all, traveling time A to B, how many hours? 4 hours. B to A, how many hours? 6 hours. That means let distance equivalent to 4 and 6 LCM. D equivalent to LCM of 4, 6, which is 12 kilometers. Distance is 12 kilometers. Still here it is clear. So S1 will become 12 kilometers in 4 hours, which is 3 kilometers per hour. S2 will be 12 kilometers in 6 hours. It will be 2 kilometers per hour. It will be 2 kilometers per hour. Till here it is clear. So 12 kilometers in 4 hours, 3 kilometers per hour. 12 kilometers in 6 hours, 2 kilometers per hour. Now if you see here, the only change is here both the trains are not starting at the same time. That means these trains started at 6 a.m. These trains started at 7 a.m. That means by the time the 7 a.m. train started, first train would have traveled for 1 hour. Yes or no? The second train started at 7 a.m. By the time second train started, first train would have traveled for 1 hour because the first train started at 6 a.m. What is the speed of first train? 3 kilometers per hour. That means it would have already traveled 3 kilometers. It would have already traveled 3 kilometers. Are you all with me? So in 1 hour, 3 kilometers this side from S1, 1 hour, 2 kilometers this side from B to A. So in 1 hour, total distance traveled is 5 kilometers. Generally in the previous problem, I took the total distance. But out of these 12, 3 already traveled. What is remaining? 9 kilometers it is remaining. 9 kilometers it is remaining, which is 9 by 5. Which is 9 by 5. It is 1 hour, 4/5 of an hour. So 1 hour, 4/5 of an hour. Hour is 60 minutes. So they will meet after 48 minutes. 1 hour, 48 minutes they will meet. 1 hour, 48 minutes. From which time? From 7 a.m. From 7 a.m. I hope it is clear. So they will meet at 8:48 a.m. How easily. What is the only difference here, sir? Here I took the remaining distance. Previous problem, I took the total distance. Here I took the remaining distance. I hope the difference between this model and the next model, it is quite clear to you. Again, I am explaining. In model number 2, both the trains are starting at different times. It is 6 a.m., it is 7 a.m. So that we need to keep into consideration. Now see here, let D equivalent to LCM of 4, 6, which is 12 kilometers. S1 will become 4 hours in 12 kilometers in 4 hours, 3 kilometers per hour. 12 kilometers in 6 hours, 2 kilometers per hour. When the second train started at 7 a.m., first train would have traveled for 1 hour. Its speed is 3 kilometers per hour. So 3 already traveled. Remaining is 9. In 1 hour, both of them are moving in the opposite direction. So this will be 1 hour 5 kilometers. Remaining 9 is 9 by 5. 9 by 5 is 4 by 5. 1 hour 4/5 of an hour. 4/5 of an hour is 48 minutes. 1 hour 48 minutes from 7 o'clock. What is the time? 8:48 a.m. First question you will learn, you will understand the flow of solving the question. Next question, try to solve the question without using pen on the paper. You take the first question as a learning process. Second is eliminating the steps process. Next, let me do one more practice question. This will be A and B. The first train started at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. This will travel for 6 hours. Second train started at 11 a.m. This will travel for 9 hours. Are you all with me? 9 hours. Now, what we will do? At what time will they meet? At what time will they meet? Each and every concept, whatever we are discussing, are extremely important to your examination perspective. At what time will they meet? At what time will they meet? Train A, 9 a.m. It travels with a total traveling time of 6 hours. Train B, 11 a.m. It travels at a total traveling time of 9 hours. At what time will they meet? Now see here, solution. First thing, what is given? 6 hours to go from A to B, 9 hours to go from B to A. So let the distance equivalent to LCM of 6 and 9. LCM of 6 and 9 is 18 kilometers. Distance is 18 kilometers. This step it is clear. So S1 will become 18 kilometers in 6 hours. So which is 3 kilometers per hour. S2 will become 18 kilometers in 9 hours, which is 2 kilometers per hour. From the distance and time, we can determine the speed. I hope it is clear. Second train started at 11 a.m. That means first train would have traveled for 2 hours. 1 hour, first train speed is 3 kilometers per hour. 2 hours means it has traveled for 6 kilometers. It has traveled for 6 kilometers. That means in 1 hour, left side train 3, right side 2. In 1 hour, total it is 5 kilometers. But out of 18, 6 is already covered. Why? Because both the trains are starting at different times. Both the trains are starting at different times. Out of 18, 6 already traveled. So how much it is? It is 12 kilometers. So this will become 12 by 5. 12 by 5, which is 2 hours. 2/5 of an hour. 2/5 of an hour. 2 hours. 2/5 of an hour is 24 minutes. 2 hours 24 minutes from 11 o'clock. It is 1:24 p.m. I hope the idea it is clear. Model 1. What is model 1? Both the trains are starting at the same time. Model 2. Both the trains start at a different time. 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 I hope the idea it is clear. Trains will start at a different time. Trains will start at a different time. Here it is, trains are starting at same time. Please write down that point. Trains start at different time. Trains start at same time, trains start at different time. I hope the idea it is clear. Idea it is clear, right sir? Model 3. Model 3. Model 3. Now see here. Let me create some empty slides. Still here. Any doubts are there, sir? Any doubts are there? Kindly ask me, sir. Any doubts are there? Let us create an empty slide. Now, if I take the little advanced version of this, model number 3. Please write down model 3. Right after these points are discussed, what you can do is, you can create your own questions. Model 3. Question 1. Every model, minimum 2 questions I will discuss so that you will not get a doubt. Model 3 is a little different variety. Listen carefully, sir. Question 1. There are 2 stations, station A and station B. Station A and station B. Now see here, the distance between A and B, it is given. It is 530 kilometers. Distance between A and B, it is given, which is 530 kilometers. Traveling time from A to B or B to A, that is also given, 12 hours. 12 hours. These train starts at 8 a.m. These train starts at 10 a.m. At what time will they meet? At what time will they meet? At what time will they meet? Listen very carefully, sir. At what time will they meet? There are 2 stations, station A and station B. Station A, train starts at 8 a.m. Station B, train starts at 10 a.m. The distance between A and B is 530 kilometers. Time is 12 kilometers. The biggest problem with this problem is, see, here the distance is given. Here the time period is also given. Distance is given and time period it is given. So they will take speed equivalent to distance by time. It is 530 by 12. It is in a decimal value. 530 by 12. It is in a decimal value. Thereby, our calculations will become a lot of challenging. I hope it is clear. Speed equivalent to distance by time. Distance is 530 kilometers. Time is 12 hours. Speed equivalent to distance by time. 530 by 12. It is in decimal value. So, we will not use this method. That is exactly in every class of mine, whatever methods you are following, that methods I will optimize it and I will tell you that methods which will help you to solve the problem fast. These method we will not use it. Why will not use it? Anything that is working with the decimals, it is a very time consuming method. Time consuming method. Now listen carefully, sir. Solution. Time consuming method. Solution. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Right. Now see here. Let distance equivalent to 530 kilometers in 2 hours. What we'll take is distance from A to B or distance from B to A. It is the same, right? Let us take a number which is a multiple of time so that I will get an integer value. I will not take a value which is 530. I will take a value which is a multiple of 12. So let D equivalent to 60 kilometers. Let me see what will happen if it is 60. First, let me see what will happen if it is 60. 60 kilometers in 12 hours. S1 will be 5 kilometer per hour. S1 will be 5 kilometer per hour. So, the distance from A to B is 60 in 12 hours. B to A also it is 60 in 12 hours. That means S2 will be again 5 kilometers per hour. S2 will also be 5 kilometers per hour. The second train started at 10 a.m. Second train started at 10 a.m. That means the first train would have traveled for how much time? 2 hours. 1 hour, it is 5 kilometers. 2 hours means it would have traveled for 10 kilometers. It would have traveled for 10 kilometers. Still here clear? 1 hour 5 kilometers. So it would have traveled for 10 kilometers. That means after 1 hour, 5 kilometers from left to right, after 1 hour, 5 kilometers from right to left. So it is after 1 hour, it is 10 kilometers. After 1 hour, it is 10 kilometers. But out of 60, 10 already traveled. How much is remaining? How much is remaining? 50 kilometers is remaining. That means they will meet after 5 hours. They will meet after 5 hours. Are you all with me, sir? Listen very carefully. So I will write down two concepts here. This is total distance and it is meeting distance. Total distance and meeting distance. If the total distance is 60, they will meet after 5 hours. What is the speed of the first train? 10 kilometers per hour, 5 kilometers per hour. That means they will meet after 5 hours means here it will be 25 kilometers, here it will be 25 kilometers. Am I right? 5 kilometers per hour, 5 kilometers per hour. 1 hour, 5 kilometers. They will meet after 5 hours. That means 25. He will travel 25. He also will travel. That means total. Right? If what we'll do is, at what time they will meet? Already we did this question. So we will replace the question it. At what distance from A? New variety of questions we will discuss. At what distance from A will they meet? At what distance from A will they meet? We already did time 4 questions, so let us not waste our time on that one, right? So, at what distance from A they will meet? Already 10, then 25. So, if it is total distance 60, meeting distance is 35. But according to the question, it is 530. So, answer will be 530 by 60 into 35. 5 7s are 5 12s are. Answer is 7 by 12 of 530. 7 by 12 of 530. Again I am explaining, sir. Listen carefully. Anyway, I will do one more question. There are two stations, station A and station B. The gap is 530 kilometers. Time is 12 hours. First of all, 530 is not divisible by 12. That is where the problem starts. He is asking at what distance from A will they meet? What I will do is, I will take the problem and I will try to solve it in the easiest way. Instead of 530, I removed 530. I took a number which is a multiple of 12, 60 kilometers. 60 kilometers in 12 hours. So S1 will become 5 kilometers per hour. Are you all with me? 60 kilometers in 12 hours. This will also become 5 kilometers per hour. Here, two trains are starting at different times. Second train is starting at 10 a.m. That means first train would have traveled for 2 hours. 2 hours it will travel. That means 10 already it will travel. Out of 60, 10 already it is traveled. Remaining how much more to travel? Out of 60, 10 traveled. Remaining it is 50. 10 5s are 50, 1 5s are 5. That means after 5 hours, from 10 o'clock they will meet. If this question is asked, after 10 o'clock, 5 hours. 10 plus 12, 12 is 2 hours, 12 to 3. If this question is asked, answer would have been 3 p.m. Since I wanted to discuss the variety of the question, I changed the question to at what distance from A will they meet? That means from here 5 hours, 1 hour 5 kilometers, 5 hours means 25. From A it is asking. Already 10 traveled, here 25. That means if the total distance is 60, if the total distance is 60, meeting distance will be 35. But according to the question, it is 530. Answer will be 530 by 60 into 35. 530 by 60 into 35. Is the idea clear? I hope the idea it is very much clear to you. One more question we will solve so that you will get a complete idea of it. Complete idea of it. Question 2. Question 2. Here the problem is don't work on decimal values, try to simplify that value. It is 242 kilometers. 242 kilometers. This is 9 hours. This is 3 p.m. and it is 4 p.m. Question is, at what distance from A? At what distance? Little bit of understanding. You can solve the problems very fast. At what distance from A? Let this station be A. Let this station be B. At what distance from A will they meet? At what distance from A will they meet? Station A at 3 p.m. A train is starting. Station B at 4 p.m. Another train is starting. The gap between station A and station B distance is 242 kilometers. Total traveling time is 9 hours. The problem with this problem is 242 by 9. I am getting a decimal value. I am getting a decimal value. I am getting a decimal value. So I will avoid it. What I will do is, let the distance be any multiple of 9. You can take 18, you can take 27, you can take any multiple of 9, answer will be same. So let the distance be 90 kilometers. Let the distance be 90 kilometers. Idea clear? Let the distance is 90 kilometers. So S1 will become 90 by 9, which is 10 kilometer per hour. This will become 10 kilometer per hour, and this also will become 90 by 9, which is 10 kilometer per hour. 10 kilometer per hour. I took the distance, I know the time, so I calculated the speeds. Second train starts at 4 p.m. That means first train would have traveled for 1 hour. 10 kilometers already traveled. 10 kilometers already traveled. In 1 hour, 10 kilometers from left to right, 10 kilometers from right to left. Both of them are moving in the opposite direction. That means in 1 hour, total how much it is covered? 20 it is covered. Out of 90, 10 already over. Remaining it is 80. Remaining it is 80. So this will become, they will meet after 4 hours. They will meet after 4 hours. Is the idea clear? They will meet after 4 hours. 4 hours means he will travel 40 and he will also travel 40. Am I right? 4 hours, right? 1 hour, 10 kilometers. 4 hours, it will be 40. He will travel 40, he will also travel 40. That means if the distance is 90 kilometers, if the distance is 90 kilometers, if the distance is 90 kilometers, meeting distance from A will be first 10, then 40. Meeting distance will be 50. But according to the question, it is not 90, it is 242. So this will be 242 by 90 into 50. 242 by 90 into 50. Is the idea clear? Process is very easy. All you have to do is, anywhere you are getting any decimal value, please avoid that decimal value. D equivalent to 90 kilometers. Sir, why you took D as 90 kilometers? Anything which is a multiple of traveling time, I took it. You can take 18 and try it out. Answer still remains the same. Because here you will get a ratio, 5:9 ratio, you will get it. So even if you take 18, even if you get 36, all the problems will be very easy. Model 1, Model 2. Model 1, Model 2. I hope the Model 3. 3 models in our class. What we will do is, we will only take that questions which a student is taking little long time to solve, and we will develop the methods which are relatively very easy. Is the idea clear? Right. Now see here. Model 3, it is over. Model 4. A student asked me after watching the last class on arithmetic session 1, sir, this kind of questions I am taking a time. Question is 20 kilometers per hour, 20 kilometers per hour. 8 p.m. sir, 30 kilometer per hour, 6 p.m. A person started at a speed of 20 kilometers per hour, reached the destination at 8 p.m. 30 kilometers per hour, he reached at 6 p.m. To reach at 7 p.m., what is the speed of that person? What is the speed of that person? Sir, our teacher taught us longer methods. Is there any better way to solve this question? See here, it's a very beautiful question, sir. Again, 2 to 3 questions based on this model I will discuss. Concept, listen carefully, sir. Concept, how I did this question is, this is a beautiful concept where algebra is used in arithmetic. Where algebra is being used in arithmetic. I am using algebra in arithmetic. Listen carefully, sir. 20 km per hour, 8 p.m. 30 km per hour, 6 p.m. To reach at 7 p.m., what should be the speed? First thing, A is inversely proportional to B. If A and B are inversely proportional, if A is in arithmetic progression, then B will be in harmonic progression. Any two parameters, if they are inversely proportional to each other, if one is in arithmetic progression, second will be in harmonic progression. For example, speed is inversely proportional to time. If speeds are in arithmetic progression, time periods will be in harmonic progression. If the speeds are in harmonic progression, time period will be in arithmetic progression. Speed and time are inversely proportional to each other. In this question, there could be some other values. Length is inversely proportional to breadth. If the length is in AP, breadth will be in harmonic progression. If the price increases, consumption decreases. Price and consumption are inversely proportional to each other. Right? Next, there could be any other value. Men and days are inversely proportional to each other. If the number of people increases, then the number of days to complete the work decreases. A and B are inversely proportional to each other. If A is in AP, B will be in HP. If one is in arithmetic progression, another will be in harmonic progression. First, let us, since the question is with respect to time, speed and distance, let us take this concept. Speed and time are inversely proportional to each other. Speed is in AP, time will be in HP. Speed will be in HP, time will be in AP. Now listen carefully, sir. Very interesting and another concept. This will help us. If ABC are in harmonic progression, B is given by 2AC by A plus C. B is given by 2AC by A plus C. B is given by 2AC by A plus C. A and B are inversely proportional to each other. If one is in AP, another will be in HP. If you know this concept, this question should take less than 10-15 seconds to solve. Listen carefully, sir. How am I solving this question? Solution. Listen carefully. 6 p.m., 7 p.m. 6 p.m., 7 p.m. What is the gap? 1 hour. 7 p.m., 8 p.m. What is the gap? 1 hour. 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Gap is 1 hour. 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Gap is 1 hour. That means the time gap it is the same. If the difference between two values, if it is same, that means they are said to be in arithmetic progression. Time period, time is in arithmetic progression. If the time is in arithmetic progression, speed will be in harmonic progression. Are you all with me? Speed will be in harmonic progression. If the speed is in harmonic progression, A, B, C are in harmonic progression, middle value is called the harmonic mean. Harmonic mean is given by the answer 2AC by A plus C. 20 plus 30, 50. 0, 0 cancel. 4, 6 are 24. How easily, without using any formulas, any x and y's, how you got the answer? 6 p.m., 7 p.m., gap is 1 hour. 7 p.m., 8 p.m., gap is 1 hour. The gap between them, it is same. That means the time is in arithmetic progression. If time is in arithmetic progression, speed will be in harmonic progression. Speed. Sir, what if the time gap is not same? That also I will discuss. That will be the fourth problem. Most likely you will not get a single doubt in any of my problems. Very detailed, very comprehensively, all the possible questions a students can ask, that we will discuss. 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 1 hour. 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 1 hour. Gap is same. If time period it is in AP, speed will be in HP. I hope the idea it is clear. Next one. One more question we will solve so that you will get the answer very, very fast. In fact, 2 questions we will solve. 2 questions we will solve. 15 kilometers per hour. 15 kilometers per hour. 11 p.m. 30 kilometers per hour. 30 kilometers per hour. 9 p.m. To reach at 10 p.m., what should be the speed? To reach at 10 p.m., what should be the speed? 15 kilometers per hour, 11 p.m. 30 kilometers per hour, 9 p.m. To reach at 10 p.m., what should be the speed? Listen carefully, sir. First thing observe, 9 p.m., 10 p.m., gap is 1 hour. 10 p.m., 11 p.m., gap is 1 hour. Are you all with me? Gap is 1 hour. The time period gap, it is the same. Time period gap, it is same. That means time is in arithmetic progression. Are you all with me? If the time is in arithmetic progression, speed will be in harmonic progression. Speed will be in harmonic progression. If speeds are in harmonic progression, middle value is given by 2AC, 2 into 15 into 30 by A plus C. 15 plus 30, 44. 15 ones are, 15 threes are, 3 tens are. Answer will be 20. Answer is 20. Is the idea clear? I hope, right, the concept is clear. 9 p.m., 10 p.m., gap is 1 hour. 10 p.m., 11 p.m., gap is 1 hour. Time period gap is 1 hour. Same. If the time period gap, it is same. Time is said to be in arithmetic progression. That means speed is said to be in harmonic progression. Idea clear? Next one. 2 more questions we will solve. These are all easy questions. If only thing is, you have to understand it. 50 kilometers per hour. 50 kilometers per hour. 45 minutes late. 50 kilometers per hour. 45 minutes late. 100 kilometers per hour. 100 kilometers per hour. 15 minutes yearly. 15 minutes yearly. To reach at 15 minutes late. To reach at 15 minutes late. What should be his speed? This seems to be a tricky question. A person started at 50 kilometers per hour, 45 minutes late. He traveled at 100 kilometers per hour. He reached at 15 minutes yearly. 15 minutes late. 15 minutes late, what it will be? What we will do is, no x and y's in any of my classes unless and until it is required. Suppose traveling, reaching a destination, it is 9 o'clock. Assume that he has to reach at 9 o'clock. What it is given? 45 minutes late. Instead of 9, he reached at 45 minutes late. It will be 9:45 a.m. Are you all with me? Then he reached at 15 minutes late. Instead of 9, he reached at 15 minutes late. It will be 9:15. Are you all with me? Instead of 9, he reached at 15 minutes early. 15 minutes early means it is 8:45 a.m. 15 minutes early. 9 o'clock is his actual reaching time. 45 minutes late, 9:45. 15 minutes late, 9:15. 15 minutes early, it is 8:45. 8:45, 9:15. What is the gap? 30 minutes. Am I right? 8:45 to 9 is 15 minutes. 9 to 9:15 is 15 minutes. 9:15 to 9:45. What is the gap? 30 minutes. Gap between them, it is same. This question is actually making you fear, but it's a very easy question. Time is in arithmetic progression. Time is in arithmetic progression. That means speed will be in harmonic progression. Speed will be in harmonic progression. Middle value will be 2ac by a plus c. How easily the question can be solved. 2ac by a plus c. Is the idea clear? We will take out a particular model. We will discuss all the possible varieties of questions that will come in this model. 50 km per hour, 45 minutes late. 100 km per hour, 15 minutes early. Instead of 9, 45 minutes late, 9:45. 15 minutes late, 9:15. 15 minutes early, 8:45. From there, easily you will get the answer. 53s are 100, 200 by 3. I hope the idea it is clear. A student asked me these doubts, sir. A student asked me, sir, our teacher has taught a longer method. It is not a longer method. Probably it should take maximum 5-10 seconds for you to solve. 5-10 seconds for you to solve. We will do one more question. Please learn model by model, concept by concept, approach by approach. You will find it very easy to crack, sir. Very easy to crack. 30 km per hour. 30 km per hour. 8 p.m. 40 km per hour. 40 km per hour. 6 p.m. If it is at 4 p.m., okay, let me change the question. If it is 60 km per hour, at what time he will reach? 30 km per hour, 8 p.m. 40 km per hour, 6 p.m. 60 km per hour, 60 km per hour, at what time he will reach? 30 km per hour, 8 p.m. 40 km per hour, 6 p.m. 60 km per hour. Now listen carefully, sir. 30, 40, 60. What is the difference between 40 and 30? 10. What is the difference between 60 and 40? 20. That means speed difference, it is not same. If it is not same, let me check whether it is in harmonic progression. B equivalent to 2ac by a plus c. 30 plus 60, 90. Yes, 40 equivalent to 40. 40 equivalent to 40. 40 equivalent to 40. That means speeds are in harmonic progression. Speeds are in harmonic progression. If speeds are in harmonic progression, time will be in arithmetic progression. Are you all with me? Time will be in arithmetic progression. 8 p.m., 6 p.m. It is 2 hours. Here also it will be 2 hours gap. 6 p.m., 2 hours gap. It will be 4 p.m. It will be 4 p.m. Is the idea clear? With 60 km per hour, he will reach 4 p.m. It will reach 4 p.m. I hope the concepts are clear. If A and B are inversely proportional to each other, if one is in AP, another will be in HP. If one is in HP, another will be in AP. Make a note of all these points. Now let me look at the live chart. If any doubts are there, I will take it up. Otherwise, I will get into next model. Let me look into the live chart. No doubts, right? Let me get into another very interesting concept. I hope you all are enjoying these beautiful concepts where questions are being discussed with logics, not formula-based approaches. Idea clear? I hope the idea it is clear. Now, next half an hour also, it is going to be as excellent as the first 1 hour of the class. Now listen carefully. Model 4 clear, right? Idea clear? So, how many models we discussed? Model 4. Model 5. Model 5. Write down, sir. Model 5. Our entire agenda is to discuss as many models as possible. Model 5. Model 5. Problems based on average speed. Beautiful way of solving the questions. Problems based on average speed. Problems based on average speed. Problems based on average speed. Listen carefully, sir. Problems based on average speed. First, I will tell the traditional method. Question 1. A person is traveling from A to B. He is traveling from A to B at a speed of 20 km per hour. He is coming from B to A at a speed of 30 km per hour. Find the average speed from A to B or B to A. A to B and B to A. Unnecessarily do not use any of the formula-based approaches. A person is traveling from A to B at 20 km per hour. B to A, he is traveling at 30 km per hour. First of all, average speed and average of the speeds both are different. Don't tick mark the answer as 20 plus 30 by 2, 25. Don't do that. That is average of the speeds. Now it is average speed. Average speed is total distance by total time. Are you all with me? Average speed is total distance by total time. Average speed is given by total distance by total time. Now, I will tell you multiple ways to solve the problem. Method 1. Average speed is total distance by total time. Method 1. Listen carefully, sir. Method 1. A person is traveling from A to B, then coming from B to A. What is constant? Distance is constant. So let D is equivalent to LCM of 20 and 30. It is 60 kilometers. Let the distance is equivalent to 60 kilometers. Let distance is equivalent to 60 kilometers. So average speed is equivalent to total distance. He is traveling from A to B. How much distance? 60. Again he is traveling from B to A. Again it is 60. 60 plus 60 divided by 20 km per hour. 1 hour 20 kilometers. To travel 60, it is 3 hours. 30 kilometers per hour. 1 hour 30. To travel 60, it takes 2 hours. Average speed is total distance by total time. So from A to B, he is traveling 60. From B to A, he is traveling 60. 60 plus 60. While traveling 1 hour 20, to travel 60, 3 hours. While going back 1 hour 30, to travel 60, 2 hours. So it is 120 by 5. 120 by 5 is 24 kilometers per hour. 24 kilometers per hour. This is what most of the textbook teachers use this concept. Most of the textbook teachers use this concept. I hope the idea it is clear. 20 kilometer per hour, 30 kilometer per hour. What is not constant? Distance. Speed is not constant. Distance is constant. Let D equivalent to LCM of 20, 30, which is 60. Going from A to B, 60. Coming from B to A, 60. 60 kilometers in 3 hours. 60 kilometers in 2 hours. So 120 by 5. 120 by 5 is 24 kilometer per hour. First method clear, right? I will do the next method after you solve one more problem. The more you practice, the more comfortable you will feel. A to B, it is 25 kilometer per hour. This is 50 kilometer per hour. A to B, 25 kilometer per hour, and B to A, 50 kilometer per hour. Listen very carefully, sir. We want average speed. We want average speed. Average speed is equivalent to total distance by total time. Average speed is equivalent to total distance by total time. Listen very carefully, sir. Total distance by total time. He is going from A to B at 25 kilometer per hour, coming from B to A at 50 kilometer per hour. So let D equivalent to LCM of 2550. LCM of 2550, which is 50 kilometers. I am assuming the distance from A to B as 50 kilometers. So going from A to B, 50. Again coming from B to A, 50. While going 2 hours, while coming 1 hour. 100 by 3. 100 by 3 is 33.33 kilometers. This is how already we discussed in model 1, 2, 3, 4. If distance is constant, take the LCM from the given values. LCM of 2030, it is 60. LCM of 2550, it is 50. LCM of 2550, it is 50. I hope the idea it is clear. But if you ask me, there is also another beautiful way of solving the question. That also we will discuss. We'll discuss a concept. Listen carefully, sir. Concept. Model 5. Listen very carefully, sir. Concept. Model 5. 68 kgs of rice. 68 kgs of rice costing 63 rupees. 68 kgs of rice costing 63 rupees is combined with 85 kgs of rice costing 81 rupees. 68 kgs of rice costing 63 rupees is combined with 85 kgs of rice costing 81 rupees. Find the weighted average of the mixture. Find the weighted average of the mixture. Very, very important concept. Pay a lot of extra attention to this concept, sir. Find the weighted average of that mixture. There are two kinds of rices, sir. Rice qualities are different. One rice is costing 63 rupees per kg. Total 68 kgs I purchased. Another rice quality is a little better, so it costs more. It is costing 81 rupees and the total number of kgs that I purchased are 85. If I combine these both, what is the weighted average of the mixture? Now method 1. I am more interested in method 3 here. Method 1. Here each kg how much it costs? 63 rupees. Total how many kgs I purchased? 68 kgs. Per kg it is 63. Total 68 kgs I purchased. 63 into 68. Next one. Total 81 rupees per kg. 85 kgs I purchased. Total how much it is? 68 plus 85. It is 153. 68 plus 85, it is 153. Till here it is clear. You calculate it and you will get the answer. This is what some of the students will do. 63 into 68 plus 81 into 85 divided by 68 plus 85. This is one way to solve. Another way. Listen carefully. Method 2. Method 2. Can I say that average always lies between lowest value and highest value? Average always lies between lowest value and highest value. This idea, it is clear. Average is always greater than lowest value. Average is always less than highest value. Average is greater than lowest value. Average is less than highest value. Now see here. How am I solving this question? This will reduce our steps. 63 into 68 plus 81 into 85 divided by 153. You don't need to calculate entire thing. What is the lowest value? 63 rupees per kg. What is this value? 81 rupees per kg. Can I say average is greater than 63? Average is greater than lowest value? Can I say average is less than highest value? Average lies between 63 and 81. So average is greater than lowest value. 63 plus 63, 63, it is 0. 0 into anything, 0. 81, 63. What is the difference? 18 into 85 divided by 153. 18 into 85 divided by 153. Listen carefully, sir. Average is greater than lowest value. It is greater than 63. 63, 63. Deviation is 0. 81, 63. Deviation is 18. 18 into 85 by 153. 17 5s are 85. 17 9s are 153. 9 1s are 9 2s are. 63 plus 10. What will be the answer? 73. What will be the answer? 73. You don't need to do this entire calculation. You don't need to do this entire calculation. Is the idea clear? Sir, can I do average is less than highest value? That also do. 81 plus 63 is 18 less than 81 minus 18 into 68 plus 0 divided by 153 plus 0 divided by 153. Here also see 17 4s are 68, 17 9s are, 9 1s are, 9 2s are. 81 minus 8. What will be the answer? 73. 81 minus 8, 73. Average is lesser than highest value. Average is greater than lowest value. Is the idea clear? Average lies between lowest value and highest value. This is a traditional way of solving a question. This is the textbook way of solving a question. This is from the definition solving a question. Average always lies between lowest value and highest value. Now, Anil Nair's way of solving a question. Method 3. If this question is given to me, how I will solve this question? Anil Nair's way of solving a question. How I am going to solve this question? See here, sir. In single step, you will get the answer. 68 kgs of rice. 68 kgs of rice costing 63 rupees is combined with 85 kgs of rice costing 81. Listen carefully, sir. Costing 81. Find the weighted average. First thing is, whenever you are combining two quantities, do not take the exact quantities. Make it into a simplest ratio. Make it into a simplest ratio. Kgs cancelled. 17 4s are 68. 17 5s are 85. Make these consumption into a simplest ratio. Average is greater than lowest value. 63 plus. If you are taking 63, take this value 5. 5 plus 4, it is 9. 81, 63. Difference is 18. Again, I am explaining. Average is greater than lowest value. 63 plus, take this value 5. 5 plus 4, it is 9. 5 by 9 into 81, 63, gap is 18. Sir, from where you got these 5 by 9? From here I got these 5 by 9. 17 5s are 17 9s are. So 9 1s are 9 2s are. 63 plus 10 is 73. Are you all with me? So if I am taking highest value 81 minus average is less than highest value. So 81 minus take this value 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. 81, 63, difference is 18. Again here it is also 73. Here some calculation it is required. Here too much of calculation it is required. Here no calculation it is required. Whenever you are appearing for any competitive examination, reduce the number of steps. Your ink in the pen should be saved as much as possible, or probably pencil, whatever it is there, that also should be saved. If you are able to remove at least 25-30% of the questions using the logics, then probably you will clear the examination in the first attempt. Is this idea clear? Method 3. I hope the idea it is clear. What we will do is, first we will solve 2 to 3 examples, then we will apply this concept to average speed. Method 1, method 2, method 3. Method 1, method 2, method 3. Now see here, second example, 25 liters of milk costing 33 rupees is mixed with 35 liters of milk. 35 liters of milk costing 45 rupees. Costing 45 rupees. Find the weighted average per liter. Find the weighted average. Listen carefully, sir. Find the weighted average. Very easy question. What we will do, whenever we are mixing the quantities, the ratio in which they are mixed, that only we require. 5 5s are, 5 7s are. So answer is average 33 plus 7 by 12. 7 by 7 plus 5. 45, 33, it is 12. Answer for this question is 40. Single step answer. I hope the idea it is clear. 5 5s are, 5 7s are. Average is always greater than the lowest value. 33 plus 7 by 12 into 12. Third one. Third one. I hope it is a clear right idea. 18 kgs of grapes I am purchasing at 30 rupees. It is combined with 36 kgs of rice costing 36 rupees. 36 rupees. Find the weighted average. Find the weighted average. 18 kgs of grapes costing 30 rupees is combined with 36 kgs of rice costing 36 rupees. Find the weighted average. Find the weighted average. Listen carefully. This is out, this is out. 18 ones are, 18 twos are. So it is 30 plus 2 by 3 into 36, 30. Difference is 2. Answer is 34. Answer is 34. Easy approach. Average is greater than lowest value. Average is less than highest value. 33 plus 7 by 7 plus 5, 12. 45, 33, 12. 30 plus 2 by 3 into 6. 30 plus 2 by 3 into 6. I hope it is clear. What is this one? This is price. What is this one? This is the quantity purchased, which we call it as consumption. Which we call it as consumption. Price and consumption are inversely proportional to each other. Price and consumption are inversely proportional to each other. That means if speed and time are inversely proportional, I can use these similar concept. I can use these similar concept. I hope the idea it is clear, right? From mixtures, how you can solve the problems very easily. Idea clear? Now we will apply this concept in average speed. We will apply this concept in average speed. What is the first question, sir? Let us see that question. 20 and 30. 20 and 30. Right? 20 and 30. All you have to do is just listen to the concept properly, sir. A to B, 20 km per hour. B to A, it is 30 km per hour. Average speed. Find the average speed from A to B. Find the average speed from A to B. 20 km per hour, 30 km per hour. What we will do is, what is the speed ratio? speed ratio is, one speed is 20 kilometer per hour, another speed is 30 kilometers per hour. Speed ratio is 2:3. Speed ratio is 2:3. Speed and time are inversely proportional to each other. Speed and time are inversely proportional to each other. That means time ratio will be 3:2. Speed ratio 2:3. Time ratio will be 3:2. Are you all with me? Time ratio will be 3:2. That means while going from A to B, speed is 20. While coming from B to A, speed is 30. Time period ratio is 3:2. Time period ratio is 3:2. So answer will be 20 plus 2 by 5 into 10. Are you all with me? Such a beautiful way of solving the question. 20 plus 4, 24. Same thing we did it when price and consumption are inversely proportional to each other. Here speed ratio is 2:3. Speed ratio 2:3. Time ratio 3:2. While going 20, coming 30, it is in the ratio 3:2. 20 plus 2 by 5 into 10. 20 plus 2 by 5 into 10. Answer is 24. Is the idea clear? Answer is 24. One more question we will solve. One more question. These are all easy questions if you just understand the idea, sir. A to B going at 15 kilometer per hour. Coming from B to A, it is 25 kilometers per hour. 25 kilometers per hour. Find the average speed. Find the average speed. Find the average speed. What is the speed ratio? 15:25, which is 3:5. Speed ratio is 3:5. Time period ratio will be 5:3. Time period ratio will be 5:3. While going 15, while coming 25, time period ratio is 5:3. So answer will be 15 plus 3 by 8 into 10. 15 plus 30 by 8. 8 3s are 24. 70. So 30, 8 3, 60. 3.75. Answer is 15 plus 3.75. Answer is 18.75. Is the idea clear? How you can use the concept of mixtures in average speed related problems. Understood, right, sir? Sir, what if they cover some part of the distance? Fourth one. Fourth one. Very, very easy concept, sir. Suppose if it is 20 kilometer per hour. 20 kilometer per hour. It is crossing 1/3 distance. 30 kilometer per hour. It is crossing 2/3 distance. It is 2/3 distance. Find the average speed. 20 kilometers per hour, 1/3 distance. 30 kilometers per hour, 2/3 distance. Two methods I will solve. Two methods I will solve. 20 kilometer per hour, 1/3 distance. 30 kilometer per hour, 2/3 distance. Method 1. He is traveling from A to B. What is constant? Distance is constant. D equivalent to LCM of 20, 30. 20, 30 is 60 kilometers. D is LCM of 20, 30, which is 60 kilometers. Listen carefully, sir. Average speed is equivalent to total distance by total time. Total distance is 60. Time will be speed equivalent to distance by time. Speed equivalent to distance by time. Time will be equivalent to distance by speed. Time will be equivalent to distance by speed. So 1/3 of 60. 1/3 of 60, it will be 20 by 20. 2/3 of 60, it will be 40 by 30. Are you all with me? He is traveling 1/3 of D. D is 60. 1/3 of 60 is 20 by 20. Out of 60, 20 traveled. Remaining will be 40. 40 by 30. So this will be 60 by 20 by 20, it is 1. 40 by 30, it is 4 by 3. It is 180 by 7. It is 180 by 7. 60 by 1 plus 4 by 3. So 3 plus 4, 7. 180 by 7. This is the traditional way where you will solve the problem. Traditional way to solve the problem. Right? Previous model is going and coming. He is going in parts. He travels 1/3 d, then he travels 2/3 d. Method 1. Method 2. How to get the answer fast? What is the speed ratio? 2:3. 2:3 is 20:30. It is given. Speed ratio is given. 20:30. Am I right? What is the inverse ratio? Inverse, it is 3:2. It would have been the time period ratio. Speed ratio is 2:3. Time period ratio would have been 3:2. If the distance it is same, but the distance it is not same. Multiply with the distance ratio. 3 cancel, dd cancel, 1:2. So 3:4 will be the time period ratio. 3:4 will be the time period ratio. While going 20, then 30, it is in the ratio 3:4. So this will be 20 plus 4 by 7 into 10. Answer is 180 by 7. Is the idea clear? 20, 30, right? 3:2 would have been the time period ratio if the distance it is same, but the distance they are covering is 1/3 d and 2/3 d. So it is 1:2. 20:30 in the ratio 3:4. So average speed will be 20, 30. So 20 plus 4 by 7 into 10. I hope the idea it is clear. Same logic will also work if you are making into parts. Fourth question. I hope it is clear. Two more question we will solve. 18 kilometers per hour. 18 kilometers per hour. 2/5 d. 36 kilometers per hour. 36 kilometers per hour. 3/5 d. Very fast we will solve this question. 18 kilometers per hour. 2 by 5 d. 36 kilometers per hour. 3 by 5 d. Find the average speed. What is the speed ratio given? 18:36, which is 1:2. 2:1 would have been the time period ratio if the distance it is same. 2:1 into 5 common, dd cancel. It is 2:3. So this will become 4:3. Time period ratio will become 4:3. I hope the idea it is clear. Now the process is easy. 18 kilometers per hour, 36 kilometers per hour. It is moving in the ratio 4:3. So this will become 18 plus 3 by 7 into 18. 18 into 10 by 7. 180 by 7, it is the answer. 180 by 7, it is the answer. Kindly look at the slides. Any doubts are there? Kindly ask me. I am looking at the comment section. In case if you got any doubts, please ask me. I hope there are no doubts. S1 is to S2. 20:30. Speed ratio is 2:3. Time period ratio would have been 3:2 if the distance ratio. Each and every model, whatever we are discussing today, extremely important models, sir. I hope the idea it is clear. Now we will discuss one more important model. If you understand this is considered to be an level 3 question. Model 6. Listen carefully, sir. Model 6. First I will discuss the concept, then I will solve the question. Model 6. Listen very carefully. Concept. Suppose, see here. What did I do? 68 kgs of rice. 68 kgs of rice costing 63 rupees is combined with 85 kgs of rice costing 81 rupees. Find the weighted average. Find the weighted average. Find the weighted average. Q1 Q1 plus P2 Q2 divided by Q1 plus Q2. Yes or no? Let me cross multiply this one. If I cross multiply PQ1 plus PQ2 is equivalent to P1 Q1 plus P2 Q2. P1 Q1 plus P2 Q2. If I take Q1 left hand side, this will be P minus P1 equivalent to Q2 into P2 minus P. P2 minus P. So Q1 by Q2 is equivalent to P2 minus P divided by P minus P1. P minus P1. I hope it is clear. This is what we call it as an allegation. Allegation is a derived concept from weighted averages. 68 kgs of rice costing 63 rupees is combined with 85 kgs of rice costing 81 rupees. P is P1 Q1 plus P2 Q2 divided by Q1 plus Q2. So Q1 by Q2 will become P2 minus P by P minus P1. Right? Now, I hope this concept is clear. Now, a student asked me a doubt. That doubt, now let me discuss. Sir, till now wherever some values are given, you took the LCM of the values. What if the values are not given? Speed is decreased by 5. It takes 40 minutes more. Speed is increased by 5. It takes 30 minutes less. Find the actual speed, find the actual distance, find the actual time. How to solve this kind of problems? There is no values that is given. Speed is decreased by 5 kilometers per hour. A person takes 40 minutes more. A speed is increased by 5 kilometers per hour, he takes 30 minutes later. Very, very beautiful way of solving this question. I will discuss right now. This is a level 3 question. Anil Nair's way of solving. Listen carefully, sir. Anil Nair's way of solving. Now see here. Can I say P1 and P2, these are prices. Are you all with me? Q1 and Q2. These are consumptions. Price and consumption are inversely proportional to each other. Price and consumption are inversely proportional to each other. Now if you see, speed and time are inversely proportional to each other. Speed and time are inversely proportional to each other. Listen carefully, sir. Q1 by Q2 is equivalent to P2 minus P. Right. P1 and P2 are these prices. Listen carefully. No equations, nothing. Let me, what is the lowest value? In time period, T minus 30. Highest value, T plus 40. Average time, T. Here, see here. Lowest value, P1. Highest value, P2. Average value, P. Ratio is P2 minus P by P minus P1 is equivalent to Q1 by Q2. Are you all with me? P2 minus P by P minus P1. Same here. Lowest is T minus 30. Highest is T plus 40. Average, it is T. Listen carefully, sir. Listen carefully. Allegation. T plus 40 minus. This is S1 by S2. It is T plus 40 minus T. 40. T minus of T minus 30. 30. It is 4:3. T minus 30 corresponding is S1. T plus 40 corresponding is S2. What is the ratio? 4:3. Here it is 4. Here it is 3. Are you all with me? Are you all with me? I just took the allegation of this value. T minus 30, T plus 40. Average is T. T plus 40 minus T divided by T minus of T minus 30. 4:3. T minus 30 corresponding it is 4. Here it is 3. Listen carefully. Listen very carefully. 4 and 3. 4 and 3, what is the difference? 1. 1 is corresponding to. How much it is the difference? S plus 5 minus of S minus 5. What is the difference? 10. 1 is corresponding to 10. 1 tens are 10. 3 tens are 30. 4 tens are 40. Speed we got it. S minus 5 is 30 kilometers per hour. S is 35 kilometers per hour. S is 35 kilometers per hour. Are you all with me? Without any equations, we got the answer. T minus 30, T plus 40. T, speed ratio is 4:3. This ratio is 4:3. Difference is 1. Difference in the question is 10. 1 is becoming a 10. 1 tens are 10. So, 3 tens are 30. 4 tens are 40. S minus 5 is 30 kilometers per hour. S will be 35 kilometers per hour. S plus 5 is 40 kilometers per hour. S will be 35. Then let us take S minus 5 into T plus 40 is equivalent to S plus 5 into T minus 30. 35 minus 5, 30 into T plus 40. 35 plus 5, 40 into T minus 30. 0, 0 cancel. 3T plus 120 is equivalent to 4T minus 120. Time period is 240 minutes, 4 hours. Time is 4 hours. Speed is 35 kilometers per hour. Distance is 140 kilometers. Distance is 140 kilometers. I hope the idea it is clear. No equation, nothing it is present. Again I am explaining. Lowest it is T minus 30. This T plus 40. It is a T. Difference 4, difference 3. 4:3. 4:3. Difference 1. 1 is becoming a 10. 1 tens are 10. 3 tens are 30. S minus 5, 30. S is 35 kilometer per hour. Once you get S, speed into time is a distance. Equate, I will get a time period. Equate, I will get a time period. I hope the idea it is clear. Let me do some more questions. S minus 4, T plus 60. S plus 4, T minus 20. T minus 20. Actual speed, actual time, and actual distance. Actual speed, actual time, and actual distance. Speed decreased by 4, time increased by 60. Speed increased by 4, time decreased by 20 minutes. Now see here, lowest time period, T minus 20. Highest time, T plus 60. Average, it is T. So ratio will become 60 by 20, which is 3:1. 3:1. S1 by S2. It is 3:1. That means T minus 20 corresponding it is 3. Here it is 1. 3:1. Difference is 2. According to the question, difference is 8. Are you all with me? 3 and 1. Difference is 2. 8. So here it is into 4 times. So here it is into 4. S minus 4 is 4 kilometer per hour. S will become 8 kilometers per hour. S plus 4 is 12 kilometer per hour. S will become again 8 kilometer per hour. S is 8. 8 minus 4 is 4. 4 into T plus 60. 8 plus 4 is 12 into T minus 20. 4 ones are 4 threes are. T plus 60 equivalent to 3T minus 60. 2T is 120. T is 1 hour. Time period is 1 hour. Speed is 8 kilometers per hour. Distance is 8 kilometers. In today's class, each and every question, what you are taking little more time, I tried to take that question, teaching you a lot of shortcuts, which will help you to solve this question. I hope it is clear. We have done a good number of models today, which will help you in understanding this one. We will do a lot of these shortcut classes, which will help you maximize your chances. In case If you are enjoying these shortcuts, kindly subscribe to the channel, kindly like the video, share this video with as many friends as possible. Get inspired, keep loving. Wishing you more and most in every preparation of preparatory exams that you are doing. Thank you. With love, Anil Nair, ACE Online faculty member.